Mystery Inflammatory Syndrome in kids likely linked with Covid-19. Follow me and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Howdy everyone! This is another quarantine day, and in the last few days, unfortunately, a mysterious illness, inflammatory syndrome, impacting children has hit the United States and Europe, and with all probability is expanding to other parts of the world. Let's see together what it is. The world of viruses is complicated, and there are many mysteries and questions about COVID-19. The latest breaking news and update of the virus is about a mystery inflammatory syndrome in kids and teens called Pediatric Multisystem Inflammatory Syndrome. 64 children and teens in New York State are suspected of having it. The symptoms vary depending on the affected organ system, and some symptoms can resemble features of Kawasaki disease shock syndrome. Kawasaki disease is an acute illness in children involving fever with symptoms including rash, conjunctivitis, redness in the lips, tongue, and mucous membranes of the mouth and throat, swollen hands and/or feet, and sometimes in a large group of lymph nodes on one side of the neck. Some children with the condition develop enlargement of the coronary arteries and aneurysms in those blood vessels. Abdominal pain, vomiting, diarrhea have also been reported in some of the hospitalized children. A growing number of similar cases, including at least one death, have been reported in other parts of the US and Europe. Hospitals worldwide had identified about 100 similar cases. About half are in the United States, in particular in New York, where noses were swabbed to check for active COVID-19 infections. 4 children tested positive and 10 negative. One was initially indeterminate and then negative. However, when their blood was sampled, 6 of the negatives had antibodies to the virus, suggesting they had been exposed sometime in the past. The inflammatory syndrome can appear days to weeks after COVID-19 illness, doctors say, suggesting the syndrome arises out of the immune system's response to the virus. Even though it's uncommon compared to the hundreds of thousands of people who have contracted this disease, it's still causing us concern. Mayor Bill de Blasio said Tuesday. Pediatricians say parents should not panic. The condition remains extremely rare, and there is no clear evidence that this virus is related to COVID-19. But the strange nature of the cases in mostly previously healthy children and its potential link to the virus that has delivered near constant surprises has put the medical community on high alert. This new update and the possibility that there is a relationship between COVID-19 and the mystery inflammatory syndrome has raised further questions and apprehensions among families, especially in those with kids between 2 and 15. What questions do you have about COVID-19? Do you think it's time to go back to work or stay at home? Are you tired of hearing about the virus, or are you looking for new answers about the pandemic outbreak? Leave a comment now. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, press thumbs down twice, just to be sure. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Take it easy. Peace. Oh, by the way, I'm an alien. But not that kind of alien.